We should be live right now on Collectco, Facebook, and YouTube. If you can hear me, if you can see me, then fantastic. We're going to see how well this works here for part 2. So, yeah, when you're on, say hi. I'm going to go grab the crate of Japanese vinyl right quick. My sound may cut out for a second. I'm not for sure, but I will keep talking. I'm going to go grab what's left of this Japanese. This crate. You want to give that a try, or excuse me, you can go watch. Let me get back here just in case my mic wasn't working. Yeah, so you can go watch on YouTube as well. If you're afraid your connection may be a little sketchy, it's pretty easy to find us on YouTube. And also, you can subscribe to our channel on there because I'm going to be shooting a few videos next couple of days. So, yeah, well, let's get started. Tonight, let me pan the cart. That, all of that, and all of that. Half off records. We love half off, right? I know I do. I've also got both hands, so I'm going to be able to show y'all some stuff. Okay, that's what I'm usually on this side, aren't I? Okay, I'm trying to get figured out because I hadn't used this in a long time. I'm like, how do I usually stand? I forgot I can see the comments over here. Let me grab a couple records though. We still got some Japanese vinyl to auction off. I'm going to grab our first 2 of the night and walk around here to the other side. And we're going to get started. How does that look on y'all's end? Good? I've also got a studio light on, which I don't know if we're going to need or not. All right. There we go. All right, let me start from the back of this crate. I'm just going to get right to work. And we're going to do half off. I may kick these around. Let me kick. I think y'all are seeing more of my arm than you are the records. Yeah, there we go. All right, let me do this right here. Let me get my camera set just right. All right, Brent Ray said hello. Brent was trying to get an early deal. Get ready to claim that one here in the end, Brent. All right, here we go. First record. These are all half off. Marrying Maiden, It's a Beautiful Day. I love this. I've got both hands. Look at this. I can show y'all the disc if I can figure out where the camera's at, the label. So these are all going to be half off. Marrying Maiden is $10. $10. Tom Jones, I Who Have Nothing. Tom Jones, $5. I think this is a little bit too far, too close. Maybe like that. Okay, you can still see Isaac Hayes, but Brownsville Station. Yeah, I don't like this. Is weird because I'm not usually doing these bends. Let me try to get this set just right. Maybe that's better. Okay, there we go. Brownsville Station. Yeah, EX. That's $8.50. I think this light's also going to leave a terrible glare. Let me just go ahead and turn that off. There we go. Brownsville Station. Yeah, EX. That's $8.50. And sell that to Scott Smith. As soon as I get everything set, I'll be good to go. All right, let me restart. It's a Beautiful Day, $10. These are all half off records. Tom Jones, I Who Have Nothing. That is $5. The Standells, Dirty Water. That is EX, $39.99. Half off of that. The Standells is $20. Standells is $20. Johnny Rivers, Meanwhile Back at the Whiskey A Go Go. Johnny Rivers is a VG Plus, $5. So Scott Smith got, yeah, Brent Rabley, you were second. I offered $15 for Ice House in part 1. RM, I'm going to sell that to you. Let's go ahead and make a note of that. Ice House for $15 to RM Lozelle. Brent Rabley said maybe not. I think he was just making a comment. So also, Steve Ziman wants Tom Jones. Steve Ziman gets Tom Jones. I love this because everybody can see. We're also going to be able to see everybody's comments, and also you're going to be able to see the same order they appeared in. Okay? So it's very good. The Best of the Crusaders. This is $10. The Best of the Crusaders, $10. Petula Clark. The Other Man's Grass is Always Greener. Petula Clark, $5. Art Garfunkel, Watermark, Art Garfunkel, $5. Dinosaur Rock, performed by Michelle Valerie and Michael Stein, $10. Dinosaur Rock. Golden Oldies Volume 16. Golden Oldies Volume 16. That is $5. That's Paul Evans, Jack Scott, The Rays, Rosemary June, The Tempos, Sparkle Tones, The Echoes. Donnie Moore, First to PC. Petula Clark, sold to Donnie Moore. Jonathan Berg, First to Art Garfunkel. Art Garfunkel, sold to Jonathan Berg. These I really hadn't gone through. They were in a bin underneath our other bins, and I was like, man, let's get these sold tomorrow. So there's Golden Oldies Volume 12, $5 for Golden Oldies Volume 12. And by the way, that's the roulette label. That's artist. That is artist on the roulette label. That's on the roulette label. That's really nice, by the way. I can still see Isaac. Okay, how about this? Brent, I'll sell you Isaac Hayes, but I'm not going to pull it so no one can see the next record. That way we're not always constantly seeing the front. Brent actually claimed that as soon as we went live, but I'm going to leave it right there so no one can see anything behind it. Nelson Cargill, Skip a Rope, $5. We've got the Amos and Andy story. That's a 2LP, $10 on that. The Complete Rugby Songs, music to play rugby by, $10. How about that? Somebody needs that. The Three is $7.50. The Three is Joe Sample, Ray Brown, and Shelly Mann. The Three. That is $7.50. Jeff McIntosh and Eddie McKenna. I can see your check comments. The Summer of 42, Michael LeGrand. Summer of 42 is $7.50. Michael LeGrand. Illusions of a Double Dimple. That's the band I still can never figure out how to pronounce. That's been ultrasonically cleaned. $7.50. Under the Ragtime Moon, Ian Whitcomb. That is $5. Ian Whitcomb. Mondo Rock Chemistry. That is $5. Mark Chesler, I see your test. Susie Breelove, Skip a Rope. That's Nelson Cargill. Let's sell that to Susie, if I can find it. Offer $19.99 for Little Feet sailing shoes at the end of part 1. Was that the one marked 24? Yeah, I'll sell that to you, Jeff. Let's also make a note of that. Sailing, or that was Little Feet sailing shoes for $20, Jeff McMaster. Cindy Bullins. Cindy Bullins is $6.50. Who do we have here? Tim Weisberg. Tim Weisberg is $5. I've got Winston Marsalis. Winston Marsalis. There's some other stuff on there, but I know for sure it's Winston Marsalis. Director Raymond Leopard, $7.50. Jorge Santana is $7.50. Jorge Santana. String Bean, Going to the Grand Ole Opry. That is $7.50. $7.50. And Roadwork, Edgar Winter's White Trash. That is $12.50. Hold on a second. The feed moves sometimes, and I have to go back to my phone over here. First comment was Steve Ziman on TW. Steve Ziman on TW. That was Tim Weisberg for Steve Ziman. Bob Reiger said he would give $10 for both Golden Oldies. Sell both of those, $5 each to Bob Reiger. Sold and sold. Brent Rabley wants WYN. WYN wants Winston Marsalis. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's Brent Rabley's. Gary Hackett wants the Triumvirate. I can't say it, but I'm going to sell it to him. Sell that to Gary Hackett. Mark Chesler put Wonton. I think that was Winton. Mark Chesler, I've already sold that. Doug Jeppesen, you were third. Brent Rabley was first to EW, Edgar Winter. Scott Smith was second. Brent Rabley gets Edgar Winter. Also, so if you're just joining us, I'm about to put some stuff up for auction. Here's what you need to know. We are live right now on Facebook and YouTube. You can go to either one and watch. Some people like Facebook better. Some people like YouTube better. Sometimes Facebook freezes. If for some reason your screen freezes, knock on wood, I hope it doesn't, but just kill your app. You don't even have to let us know. It's not on our end. You have to fix it. Kill your app. Open back up Facebook. You should be fine, or you may just want to hop over to YouTube. I don't even think you have to have an account to comment, but most of you have a YouTube account. If you don't already, please create one, because I post videos on YouTube, and you can watch those and comment and like them, and that would be awesome for me. Our next Japanese auction, I've got Santana. And by the way, the comments you see on your screen, that's the same thing everybody else sees. So there's not really any question on who was first or who was last. Santana is absolutely near mint. This is a Japanese gold disc, which is a greatest hits. And some of the tracks on here is Black Magic Woman, Evil Ways, No One to Depend On, Give and Take. It's a Santana greatest hits, essentially. There is the Japanese lyric book that comes with it and the original inner sleeve. That is a $35 start. Santana Gold Disc, $35 start on that. I really don't know where to lay them. If I had an extra table, I'd put them right there. But I'm just going to put them, I can't put it there really. I'll just lay it right back here. Santana, $35 start. And we have Jackson Browne Holdout. Someone asked about this earlier. Jackson Browne Holdout, Japanese press, $25 start on that. $35 on Santana, $25 on Jackson Browne. Andreas Voldenwilder, $5. And also, this crate here is $5. And yes, that's what somebody brought up, Zach. Thank you. I had somebody last night who told me it has nothing to do with internet connections. If your Facebook app crashes, it's because your Facebook isn't up to date or your phone isn't up to date. So make sure you go to your settings and you make sure your Facebook's updated and your phone's updated. It's going to work better for you anyway. So, Michael Murphy, Cosmic Cowboy Souvenirs. Michael Murphy, I like his music. That is ultrasonically cleaned, $5. Wishbone Ash, Argus, that's $7.50. W.C. Fields on radio. W.C. Fields on radio, that is in shrink wrap, $7.50. Razzie Bailey, Making Friends, $5. We have All My Best, Ricky Nelson. All My Best is $6.50. And we have Rod Stewart, A Night on the Town. Rod Stewart in shrink wrap, $7.50. With Love, Bobby Sherman. Bobby Sherman is $5. And Nigel Olsen. Is that the, yeah, that's the drummer. I know him from in the Elton John band. That is $7.50. It has a promo strip. He drummed with Michael, with Elton John and others. Okay, Michael, let's see here. Will there be any other auctions this half? Yes, I've got 2 auctions up right now. Santana's at $35. That's going once, going twice. Ara Mazel has Santana for $35, and I'm looking for a $25 start on Jackson Browne. Final call on those. But yes, I have an entire, let me pan over right quick. I have an entire crate. Well, I have what's left of our Japanese stuff, but yes. Yes. Okay, back up to the top. Mark Chesler gets Rod Stewart. Mark Chesler, he gets Rod Stewart. That is sold to Mark Chesler. He was first on that. By the way, these are all half off. Susie, you were second. Randy, you were third. Steve Zyman gets the Nigel Olsen. That's sold to Steve Zyman. Jeff McMaster put N.O. That was Nigel Olsen. You were second after Steve. David Bosworth gets Bobby Sherman. That's sold to David Bosworth. Jeannie Potts is at 37 on Santana. So was Doug Jepson. And R. Mazel's back in at 40. Okay, if anybody wants to buy Jackson Browne, I will sell that to you for $24.99. That's a buy it now. Japanese press of Hold Out. Japanese press of Hold Out. Let me try to slide around this cart and get 2 more auctions out. Let's do the Love Supreme without an Obi. And I have, there was some other stuff that was requested. let's do the first Toto album as well. All right. So Jeannie Potts takes to Jackson Brown for $25. I'll lay that right over here on this other stack, Tanner. That's Jeannie's for $25. Will there be any metal tonight? Well, if there is, it will be a surprise. I may discount some new vinyl, but these bins here, I doubt there's any metal, but you never know. I mean, we've been surprised too. Jeannie Potts is at 42 on Santana. Power Glide, $7.50. We have Sean Cassidy, Born Late. Sean Cassidy, $5. Dave Grusin, Lee Rittenauer, Diane Shure, and Dave Valentine. And that's GRP Live in Session, $5. Collector's Records of the 50s and 60s, Volume 21. That is $5. And we have Lee LaRoe, or some people say LaRue, some people say LaRoe. Last Safe Place, that is $7.50. Jeannie's at 42 on Santana. R.M. Lazelle's at 43. I'm going to walk up front right quick. I have to get me a bottle of water. I ate a Lunchable during the break. I can still see y'all's comments, but I'm walking up front. I don't know if you can still hear me. I have to get a bottle of water. Oh my gosh. That sodium, the sodium in those Lunchables just absolutely kill you. Hey, look what I have on hand. Josh just unboxed them. Ah, look what I have. It's real. Alice in Chains Dirt. Here's what they look like. I'm going to open a copy tonight and give it a listen. Remastered original audio featuring the hit singles Them Bones, Down in a Hole, Rooster, Angry Chair, and Wood. Ah, there they are. I have a pre-order for this. I have over 150 copies pre-sold, and I think I'm only getting about 60 or 70. So look what I have. I've got 20. I'm expecting 30 more tomorrow and 10 more on Friday. So I'm going to go through the list. Friday during the sale is when I'm officially, or tomorrow, if we have them all in, I'm going to officially let everybody know who got one, and then hopefully they call off more, or hopefully they send more, but this was allocated. I ordered between two different distributors, I ordered 400 of them, and I'm only getting 40, or I'm only getting 70. So, yeah, I should have, if I knew that was in this today, I would have came in early, but I really couldn't have shot the video until tonight, so give me 1 second. Oh my gosh, I'm so thirsty. Also, this mic is right beside my throat. Let me take this off for a second. All right, sorry. I had to do that. I was almost in pain. I was so thirsty. Tanner went and got him a bottle too. All right. Sorry for the timeout. Back to work. Santana 42, Santana 43. Mark Chesler got GRP. Mark Chesler got GRP. Jason wants me to discount some new stuff. Maybe. Water, you feeling okay? Yeah, I'm feeling all right. Santana's at 45. Santana's at 45 with Jeannie Potts. Greg Rogers on SC. Sean Cassidy for Greg Rogers. Dirt. Santana's at 46 of R.M. Lazelle. Santana's at 46. Do you have the MOV? I do. I've listened to an MOV, and I don't think there really is an original pressing of that album. I think it was only pressed like in Brazil and maybe in Europe. Okay, Jeannie's at 50 on Santana. Esser, that is Smokey Robinson. Smokey is $8.50. Kim Carnes, Mistaken Identity. That one has Betty Davis eyes on it. Kim Carnes is $5. We've ultrasonically cleaned that one. The Manhattan Transfer, Vocalise. That's in shrink wrap with hype sticker. $5. Jeannie is at 50 on Santana, and RM is out. Here's what I'm going to do tonight, especially the way this setup is, I'm going to go ahead and sell that. Jeannie Potts gets Santana for $50. If you want to bid on these auctions, you better get a bid in early so I know you're interested. I have Toto. That's Toto's first album, self-titled. That's a $45 start. Japanese pressing. It's pristine. It comes from Japan that way. It's beautiful. It has the lyric insert. Toto is a $45 start. Toto's a $45 start. That's our next auction. David Bosworth was first to Kim Carnes. David Bosworth was first to Kim Carnes. Donnie Moore was second. Sean Foxborough was third. Brent Rabley wants MH. MH was... What was MH? Not Manhattan Transfer. Maybe. Is it Manhattan Transfer, Brent? Let me know if that's not right. Kenny Davis is at 46 on Toto. The other, once again, another jazz essential. This is a good way to get introduced to jazz if you hadn't already. This is John Coltrane's A Love Supreme. I've graded this one about an EX, A Love Supreme, and I'm going to do that one for a $35 start. This is a Japanese press. It's an MCA Black Rainbow label. It does have an insert with it. There's no lyrics. No lyrics with jazz, just an insert. And that's a $35 start. Corey Bush, welcome back to YouTube. Thank you. I actually did a stream Sunday night, but it was very laid back and it was more like a chit chat. Next, Johnny Preston, Running Bear. That is a VG Plus 750, Johnny Preston. Hotel is $5. Dirt Band, Jealousy, 81. Dirt Band, $7.50. Dirty Angels is $7.50. If you're just joining us, we're doing a blowout bin. It's some stuff that's about a year old in inventory. We don't keep records after 1 year. After 1 year, we discount them so cheap, you have to buy them, and then if they're still left over, we have a $1 sidewalk sale about twice a year, and we sell them for $1. If they don't sell for $1, we give them away to charity. An Evening with Windham Hill Live. Usually by a year, we don't have much left though. An Evening with Windham Hill Live, $5. Tim Weisberg, High Risk. Tim Weisberg, $5. And Mary Hopkin Postcard. Mary Hopkin is $10. Jenny Potts bid 50 on the Toto. Doug Jebison bid 35 on John Coltrane. Mark Chesler bid 40 on John Coltrane. Brent Rabley bid 52 on Toto. Kenny Davis bid 55 on Toto. Greg said pull Deep Purple. That's out of the Japanese band he's talking about. And David Bosworth wants Preston. David Bosworth wants Johnny Preston. Any Pablo around? We had one during part 1. You missed it. Carly Simon, Come Upstairs. $5 for Carly Simon. Dan Hill, Frozen in the Night. $5. W.C. Fields and Mae West. $10. Flip Wilson, The Devil. Flip Wilson, $7.50. Kenny Davis is at 55 on Toto. Brent, you're out. Jenny says she's out. Final call on Coltrane. Doug, let me know if you're in or out. Mark has it for 40. I've got about a dozen or more Japanese records to sell. Lee Michaels Live. That is $15. Lee Michaels Live. The Fifth Dimension Live is $10. That's Melanie. Melanie is $7.50. Egg Cream. A very questionable band name. Egg Cream. I just don't see them selling out Bridgestone. Henry VIII and His Six Wives. Music from the film soundtrack. Henry VIII. That is $10. We have This Is Southern Comfort Live. Southern Comfort Live is $7.50. Artist on Windham Hill. Excellent question. Doug Jeppins is at 42 on Coltrane. Brent is out on Toto. And Guy Goodman wants the Lee Michaels. Lee Michaels Live. Sell that to Guy Goodman. Mick LaFoot, you were second. Artist on Windham Hill. George Winston, Alex DeGrassi, William Ackerman, Michael Hedges, Liz Story, Scott Kosu, Daryl Anger, and Chuck Greenberg. And that is a $5 bill if you want that Jeff McIntosh. Brent's also out on Toto. So Toto is sold to Kenny Davis. Kenny Davis for $55. Toto is sold to Kenny Davis for $55. Doug is back in on Coltrane. Doug is back in on Coltrane at 42. And Mark, you're out. Doug has that for 42. Mark Chesler said, I will take the Wyndham Hill if he doesn't want it. So, Jeff, dibs is to you. If you pass, then to Mark Chesler. Abraham Lincoln buys that. Limousine. That's the name of the artist. $7.50. Caught in the Act, Betty Riley. Looks like some early country rockabilly by the cover. $10. Joy of Cooking. We've had a lot of their records tonight. The Joy of Cooking. That is closer to the ground. $10 on that. Jeff said he will take the Wyndham Hill record. That's sold to Jeff. Half off. Jerry Lee Lewis sings the Country Music Hall of Fame Volume 2. That is $5. Mink DeVille, Return to Magenta. Mink DeVille is $7.50. Johnny Duncan and Janie Fricky, Nice and Easy. That is $7.50. We have Cannonball's Sharpshooter, Cannonball Adderley. That is a VG copy, $10. VG copy on that, $10. Tracks on Carly Simon. Jeff McIntosh says take Wyndham, and Mark Chesler is back in on the Coltrane at 45. At 45 on that. I've lost my feed here. Hold on one second. Sean Foxbar wants Jerry Lee Lewis. Let's see here. I forgot to do something. What? Well, okay. I got it back up. Let's see. Okay. It didn't go away. I got it. Okay. Mark Chesler's at 45 on Coltrane. Sean Foxbar wants the Jerry Lee Lewis. Quick distraction there. Sell Jerry Lee Lewis to Sean Foxbauer. And Doug is out on John Coltrane. He already has a few copies. Not a bad record to have multiples of. So, Mark, I'm going to sell you that for $45. Sell Mark Chesler Coltrane for $45. Okay, I'm going to go pull two more records. Let me show a few more. Wow, Waylon Jennings, singer of sad songs. This is a VG copy for $12.50. Orange RCA label. Not an easy Waylon to find, though. Waylon is $12.50. Dolly Parton. I wish I felt this way at home. Dolly is a VG copy. Just $5 for Dolly. The Shoes of the Fisherman, soundtrack by Alex North. That is a sealed copy. $20. Brent Rabley wants Way. That's Waylon Jennings. Sell that to Brent Rabley. Sean Foxbar was next on Jen. T.G. Shepard. Perfect Stranger is a VG Plus, $5. Leslie Holt gets the Dolly Parton. $5 Dolly to Leslie. Holly Near, Don't Hold Back. That is $7.50. The Deadly Nightshade. The Deadly Nightshade is sealed, $20. Tracks on Carly Simon. Yes, David, I forgot about you on that. Carly Simon, Come Upstairs. I know it doesn't have Anticipation on it. Where are you, Carly? Come Upstairs. The tracks are, oh no, they're in cursive. Come Upstairs, Stardust, Them, Jesse James, In Pain, The Three, Something in the Dark, Take Me As I Am, The Peanut. I hate cursive. It's just like, I can't read it. I know how to. It's just difficult to read. Michael Franks, Skin Dive. Michael Franks, $5. This is Jimmy Spears, the original tap dancing kid. That is $7.50. Well-Tempered Synthesizer, Walter Carlos. Walter Carlos is a VG Plus, $7.50. More Wacky Winners. That is a VG Plus, $7.50. Family, It's Only a Movie. Family is $7.50. This is the Big Town soundtrack. The Big Town soundtrack is a VG Plus, $7.50. Big Town soundtrack, VG Plus, and that is a VG copy, or a VG cover. Don Nix, Living by the Days, is a VG, $5, and Isaac Hayes is already sold to Brent Rabley. That's already sold to Brent Rabley. He claimed that as soon as we went live. Okay, tracks on Carly. Dan Hill tracks. You cursive. That's right. Okay, Chad, I'm going to sound like I'm a little crazy, but I know what I just won the Coltrane, but what did I win? I'm trying to do reports while I'm bidding. You won Mark Chesler, you won a Japanese pressing of John Coltrane, Love Supreme. It was probably a early 70s pressing based on the MCA label or mid 70s pressing. And it was EX or better vinyl, and you won it for $45. Let me pull 3 auctions. Here's going to be our next 3. I've got Grand Funk Live, Phil Collins, and Staying Alive. Let's not do Grand Funk Live and Staying Alive at the same time. That could get confusing. $5 on Betty. What did I pay for it? It was $10. It was 19. Black Moses was $19.99. It was $10. $10. Eric Self said $5 on Betty. Also, I got to do the tracks on Dan Hill. All right, I'm going to go back through this crate one more time. Let me start with a couple of these first. $5 on Betty. Let me find Betty. And then we also need the tracks for what? Dan Hill, Betty, Dan. Where are you, Dan? And where is $5 on Betty? That's right here. Sell that to Eric Self for $5. And next was tracks on Dan Hill. Now I remember showing that. Just where is it and what was it? Right here, Dan Hill, Frozen in the Night. Frozen in the Night, all you need is your face. No one taught me how to live. Pick on me, friends, let the song last forever. When the hurt comes, Dark Side of Atlanta, Indian Woman, Till the Day I Die, Your Only Friend. $5 on that. Okay, so let's start from the back. I'm going to go through these one more time. There's not a lot in here over $10. Most of it's $5, $7.50. There's a couple $10 records. If you want anything, just please let me know, and I will pull it for you. Marion Maiden, or if you want to confirm the price, the Standells, I remember that one was $20. Johnny Rivers, that's in shrink wrap. The Crusaders, Dinosaur Rock, Amos and Andy's Story, the Complete Rugby Songs, The Three, that's jazz, so is Michael LeGrand. Under the Ragtime Moon, that's Ian Whitcomb. Mondo Rock, Cindy Bullins. Jorge Santana, that's Carlos's brother. String Bean, Andreas Voldenweider. Michael Murphy, Cosmic Cowboy Souvenir. Wishbone Ash, Argus. W.C. Fields, Razzie Bailey. Ricky Nelson, Powerglide. Collector's Records of the 50s and 60s. Somebody asked the artist on this. Dion on the Belmonts, Inez Fox, Hoagie Lance, Carlo, Jan and Dean, Jimmy Curtis, Boots Walker, Dion on the Belmonts, the Mystics, Brenda Lee Melson, Jimmy Curtis, the 5 Disc, and Jim Campbell. I'm going to lay that right there. Grant Peltzer said, take it. And that was Dan Hill, I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Tommy Flowers wants the Big Town soundtrack. Big Town soundtrack was right here. Sell that for Tommy Flowers. Louisiana's LaRoe, Smokey Robinson, Hotel, The Dirt Band, Dirty Angels, Tim Weisberg, Mary Hopkin, W.C. Fields, Flip Wilson, The Fifth Dimension, Melanie, and Egg Cream. Susie Breedlove wants the Michael Murphy. Sell that to Susie Breedlove. Right there. All right. Egg Cream. Henry VIII and his wives. This is Southern Comfort. Limousine. Joy of Cooking. Mink DeVille. Johnny Duncan and Janie Freaky. Cannonball Adderley. That is Sharpshooters. Let me pull this back by a little. There we go. Cannonball Adderley still available. The Shoes of the Fisherman. That is Sealed. T.G. Shepherd. Holly Near. The Deadly Nightshade, Carly Simon, Michael Franks, Jimmy Spheres, Well-Tempered Synthesizer, Walter Carlos, more Wacky Winners, Family, and Don Nix. What's on Ricky Nelson? All My Best. Ricky Nelson. Where are you, Ricky? All My Best. Oh my gosh, a bunch. Traveling Man, Hello Mary Lou. Poor Little Fool, Stood Up, It's Late, Young World, Lonesome Town, I Got a Feeling, Just a Little Too Much. You Know What I Mean, Believe What You Say, It's Up to You, Never Been Anyone Else But You, Fools Rush In, Teenage Idol, Garden Party, and I'm Walking. That is $6.50. Was Cannonball Adderley $5? Cannonball Adderley was, I believe so. It's a VG, $10, Andy. It was $19.99. We have ultrasonically cleaned it. Mick LaFoot wants the Ricky Nelson. Bob Reiger says he will take the collector's records. I've already got that laid over here for you. Sell that to Bob Reiger. So Ricky Nelson, Mick LaFoot, collector's records, Bob Reiger. Okay, let me shift a few things down so we can go through this next crate. And I can put up the next Japanese auctions. Anybody else want anything left in here? Final call. We knocked out about half of those. Fantastic. Let me shift the crate down. Beep, beep. All right. Next Japanese auctions. Grand Funk Live. Now, two things. First, the U.S. pressing of this, the cover is always worn, and I've never, usually the photo's blurry too. You can actually see what's going on. You can actually, excuse me. You can actually see what's going on in the photo. But this is a 2LP live Grand Funk. It's near mint. It's beautiful. That's a $45 start on the Grand Funk Live. Grand Funk Live. I'm actually going to put that right there. I think y'all can still see it if I put it right there. David wants Carly Simon. I must have missed that. David Bosworth wants Carly Simon. Come upstairs, sell that to David Bosworth. And David Bosworth also wants Sharpshooters. I will sell that to you if Andy Mitchell says he's passing. I'll sell that to you if Andy Mitchell says he's passing. So 45 on Grand Funk Live. This Dasani water has never tasted better. He passes. So David Bosworth gets those last two there, Tanner. Okay, and also Phil Collins, no jacket required. Phil Collins, no jacket required. Japanese press of that, also 45. 45 on Phil or Funk. Phil or Funk is $45 start. That's one of our inventory tags. There's another one. They're falling off. Help me keep track when I bought this stuff. Okay. Let's go through this crate. Let me scoot them up. I packed this one in here tight. And this has been, we've recently uncrated this one. So, half off records. John Schneider, Trying to Outrun the Wind, in shrink wrap with hype sticker. $7.50, John Schneider. Curtis Mayfield, his early years with the Impressions. Curtis Mayfield, that was $39.99, $19.99 now for Curtis Mayfield. Odetta, One Grain of Sand. Odetta, $7.50. Deface the Music, Utopia. Deface the Music, Utopia is $7.50. And Chicago is a VG copy, $3.99 for Chicago. A VG copy, $3.99. Bobby Darin sings Dr. Doolittle, and that is $9.99. Bobby Darin sings Dr. Doolittle. Brent Rabley is at 45 on Grand Funk, and we're looking for a $45 start on Phil Collins. All right. Let's see. Grand Funk 45. Grant Peltzer's at 45 on Phil Collins. R.M. Lazelle takes the Chicago. Sell that to R.M. Lazelle. 45 and 45. If no one else bids pretty soon, I'm going to sell both of those to Brent Rabley and Grant Peltzer. Billy Ocean, Tear Down These Walls. That's a full album. I say that because some of his 12-inch singles looks just like the album cover. That is $7.50. Jefferson Starship. Nuclear Furniture, Jefferson Starship, $7.50. The Andrea True Connection, More. Kind of a 70s disco hit, $5. Babe Ruth, Amar Caballero, that was $39.99, now $19.99, Babe Ruth. Get Together, the Youngbloods, first album, that is half off, now $19.99, the Youngbloods. Some great stuff in here for half off. Olivia Newton-John, Don't Stop Believing. ONJ is $5. The Vangelis, Heaven and Hell. Vangelis is $5. We have Vangelis Spiral. That is also $5. Joan Armatrading, To the Limit. Joan Armatrading, $5. A lot of $5 stuff too. And a lot of half off of $40. Brent Rabley gets Young Blood. Sell that to Brent Rabley. Jonathan Berg, first on ONJ. ONJ, Jonathan Berg. David Bosworth, you were second. And then Jonathan Berg commented again. Jonathan Berg gets Olivia Newton-John. Steve Zyman said he will take the Billy Ocean. Sell that to Steve Zyman. And Scott Sneed wants Vangelis Spiral. Vangelis Spiral. Where are you, Vangelis? There it is. Jeannie Potts wants Joan. That's Joan Arma Trading. Sell that to Jeannie Potts. All gone. Okay. Johnny Rivers, L.A. Reggae. Johnny Rivers is $7.50. Mahalia Jackson, I Believe, is $7.50. Mahalia is in shrink wrap. And Precious Moments, Jermaine Jackson. Precious Moments, that is sealed. Was $34.99, now $17.50, sealed with hype sticker. Tanner, while you're next to me, I'm going to go ahead and end these two auctions. Let's see, who was at 45 on that? Was it Grant Peltzer? It's not on my feed. I reset my feed since then. I know Brent Rabley got Grand Funk for 45, and I'm pretty sure Grant Peltzer got Phil Collins for 45. 45, I know they're 45. I think Grant Peltzer's on Phil Collins. Brent Rabley for sure on Grand Funk. Staying Alive. Staying Alive soundtrack, including the Bee Gees hit The Woman in You. That is a Japanese press, near mint, 1978. I think that's when that came out, 77 or 78. Grant said yes on Phil. $35 start on Staying Alive. Will you hand me that Duke Ellington and John Coltrane? It will save me a lot of work. Yes, Mia requested that one. Also, we've got Duke Ellington and John Coltrane. This is on the MCA Color Rainbow, probably a late 70s, mid-late 70s press. This is near mint with Obi. $45 start on Duke Ellington and John Coltrane. $45 start on that. $35 start on Staying Alive. Billy Ocean, Love Zone. Billy Ocean, Love Zone is $7.50 after the half off. Scott Sneed said he will also take Vangelis Heaven and Hell. Sell that to him. That's half off. Babe Ruth, Johnny Rivers, Mahalia Jackson, Jermaine Jackson, Billy Ocean, and Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Blood, Sweat, and Tears, $7.50. Too much Frank Stallone on that Staying Alive soundtrack. I've never listened to it. The music of Mikis Theodorakis. I feel like I mispronounced that. It's in shrink wrap with hop sticker, $10. Mia's at 45 on the Duke Ellington John Coltrane. Thank you. I'm going to sell that to her. If you want to bid, I recommend doing it right now. Bill Pritchard, Invisible State, Kenneth Baker. That is $7.50. Bette Midler, Broken Blossom. Bette Midler is $3.99. The Four Tops, I Can't Help Myself. That is a compilation on Pickwick. Hit song, I Can't Help Myself. Sugar Pie, Honey Bun. That is $5. The Four Tops. Oliver, again, Oliver's in shrink wrap. $5 for Oliver. Rockabilly, Orion. That's on gold vinyl. The Sun Elvis impersonator person. That is $10. Steve Zyman gets the Four Tops. Sell that to Steve Zyman. Final call on Coltrane and Ellington. $45 of Mia. Final call on that. Helen Reddy's Greatest Hits. Leave Me Alone. Ruby Red Dress. $5 for Helen Reddy. Debbie Boone, You Light Up My Life. $3.99. R.W. Blackwood and the Blackwood Singers. That is sealed. $10. David Bosworth, you were second to the Four Tops. There's another Orion. $10 on that. Tomita, the Bermuda Triangle. That is on gold vinyl as well. No, that's on pink vinyl. Tomita. Tomita, the Bermuda Triangle. That is $10 after the half off. We've got Diodato Prelude. Diodato Prelude is, I think, music from 2001 Space Odyssey. That's in shrink wrap, $10. Joe South is $6.50. And Steve Kuhn and Sheila Jordan Band, Playground. That is $7.50. Mike Langford wants the Tomita. Sell that to Mike Langford. Okay, let's go ahead and sell Mia the Duke Ellington and John Coltrane. Sell that to Mia for $45. If anybody wants to buy Staying Alive, it's now a no bid. I will sell you Staying Alive for $34.99. $34.99 for Staying Alive. Now, let me mix things up a little bit. I know y'all can't see what I'm doing, but I'm currently looking at this wall of records next to me. And I'm going to find something and put it on sale, and we're going to sell all of them. Well, we're on a jazz streak. Let me do this right here because I've got more copies of it. This is probably my favorite jazz record. This is Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers Moaning. I will put these on sale for $19.99. This is Art Blakey is a jazz drummer. Very powerful though. I mean, it's like there's some tracks on here. It's very like John Bonhamish. No joke. $19.99. I've got 4 copies back here, and I think I've got at least 2 more up on our jazz bin. I'll do those for $19.99. I've got 4 back here. But a good introduction for jazz if you're unfamiliar. $19.99. That, Miles Davis kind of blue, and this one, and some other people have some other recommendations, but that's my personal one. All 4 of them are sold. Before I do that, let me make sure I hadn't missed anything else. And then I know I have at least a couple more up front. Aaron, you're number 5. I will check up front. These go to Joshua Pepper, David Bosworth, Chris Kirkley, and Jeff McIntosh. Those are for sure sold. And we will check on Aaron, Sherry, and Eric. Aaron Gardner, Sherry Darnell, and Eric Self. Put those people as backup, and we will have to go check. If I was mobile, if I had my phone in my hand, I would go up there and check right now, but I can't. So Aaron, Sherry, and Eric, we will let you know before the end of the sale tonight. Diodato, Joe South, I've already showed those. I already showed that. We have Crystal Green, Rainbow featuring Will Bolware, and that is $5. Yeah, $19.99 on those. Also, you can tell I'm not by no means a jazz expert. I know the basic stuff. I know the names. I know what to look for. I'm starting to listen to more of it. As y'all know me, I'm more of a Led Zeppelin, Soundgarden, Pink Floyd, Jim Croce, James Taylor, Yes, rock, pop. Well, I wouldn't say pop rock, soft rock, folk rock, and then hard rock. I mean, I love Metallica and Alice in Chains. So jazz I'm experimenting with. But over the years, I've been buying and selling records for 15 years now. I've had to listen to jazz to test them. And so Jeff McIntosh got the art, already have it. Jeff McMaster's not McIntosh. All those Jeffs. Okay, now I'm totally confused. Here's who commented: Joshua Pepper, David Bosworth, Chris Kirkley, and Jeff McMaster. Make sure you got Jeff McMaster down. Yeah. Okay. And Tanner has pulled 2 more. So these go to Aaron Gardner and Sherry Darnell. Aaron Gardner and Sherry Darnell. That's all I have. Eric, you were the last one. Okay, I'll pull something else here in a minute. The best of G.D. Collins. The best of G.D. Collins, $5. Joe Condition. Joe South is in shrink wrap, and it is EX Plus. Just has some sleeve scuffs. It's I don't know if you can tell. It's pretty close to near mint. Joe South is $6.50. Rare Earth, Willie Remembers. Rare Earth is $10. We have Reaching for Tomorrow, Switch. Reaching for Tomorrow, $7.50. David Soul in shrink wrap with hype sticker, $5. Rita Coolidge, Love Me Again. Rita is $5. The Carter Family is $6.50. Onita O'Day, Swings Cole Porter with Billy May. That is $7.50. Joan Baez from Every Stage. Joan Baez is $7.50. And Jane Oliver, The Best Side of Goodbye. Grant Peltzer said he will take Soul. That's David Soul. Soul to Grant Peltzer. Tanner, when you get a second, grab 2 random. I'll let you pick Japanese pressings. Rita Coolidge, Carter Family, Onito Day, Joan Baez, Jane Oliver. We have Judy Collins. Judy's $5. C.W. McCall, Wilderness. C.W. McCall, $5. David Sanborn, Straight to the Heart, $5. Nikki Sudden, The Jewel Thief. Nikki Sudden is $10. We have Laney Kazan, Right Now. Laney is $5. Les McCann, Music Lets Me Be. Les McCann is $7.50. Little River Band, Sleeper Catcher is $5. Firefall, Luna C. Firefall, $5. Tim Buckley, Greetings from L.A. is $10. Sean Foxbower, first on McCall. Looks like Susie was second. Sean was first in McCall. Tanner has pulled me 2 new Japanese pressings. Thank you. Deep Purple, When We Rock, and When We Roll, We Roll. That's like a greatest hits Japanese pressing. No condition notes. About a VG Plus cover. Just a little bit of marks, just minor shelf wear. $45 start on Deep Purple. And we have this is Duke Ellington and Count Basie. The Count meets the Duke first time. 2 great orchestras, Duke Ellington and Count Basie. This has the Obi. It's up here at the top. It's in shrink wrap. That's a $35 start. $35 start. Okay, so McCall went to Sean. Susie was second. Clay Moore got LRB. That was somewhere right in here. Hold on a second. Little River Band goes to Clay Moore. David Bosworth looks like he was first on Farfall, which is Firefall. So sell that to David Bosworth. Brent Rabley on Tim B. Tim Buckley. Sell that to Brent Rabley. Guy Goodman said he will take the South. That's Joe South for Guy Goodman. Where are you, Joe South? Sell that to Mr. Guy Goodman. Steve Ziman, it looks like you were second on Firefall. David already got that. Rita Coolidge, Anytime, Anywhere, have already showed these. I haven't. Rita Coolidge is $5. We have The Rascals. That one's called C. S-E-E, The Rascals C. Laminate cover, $10. Atlantic, SD, 80-something. It's an original. Elton John, Victim of Love, $10 on Elton. The Pointer Sisters, Energy. Pointer Sisters is $5. Herbie Mann and Fire Island. That is $5. Herbie Mann. Eddie Rabbit, Love Line. Eddie Rabbit doesn't have a price on it. We'll say $5. Eddie Rabbit is $5. Brent Rabley takes The Rascals. Sell that to Brent Rabley for half off. I think it was 10. Pointer Sisters. Aaron Gardner wants Herbie. That's Herbie Mann. Fire Island. $5 to Aaron Gardner. Pointer Sisters, Eddie Rabbit. Sell Eddie Rabbit to... I couldn't tell the price on that. The shrink got folded over. I don't even know what it says, but I'm going to sell it to Steve for $5. $5. Sean Foxborough, you were second. The Statlers, Atlanta Blue. The Statlers is $5. The Rockets, No Ballads. The Rockets is a VG Plus, $5. Gene Loves Jezebel. Yeah, Gene Loves Jezebel. This is a... I thought it was a single, but no, it's a... I can't... This is complicated. Gene Loves Jezebel, Desire, Come and Get It. This looks like 3 tracks. I think it's a 3-track EP. VG Plus, $12. This side has Come and Get It on it, and this side has Sapphire Scavenger, A New Horizon, and Messenger. And that's $12.50. Mike Langford takes The Rockets. Sell that to Mike under Suzanne's account tonight. Barry Manilow 2. Barry Manilow is $5. Quiet Lies, Juice Newton. Juice Newton is $5 in shrink wrap and hop sticker. Chuck Mangione, Chase the Clouds Away. Chuck is $5. Ray Charles, I'm All Yours, Baby. Ray Charles is $10. An Evening with Belafonte and Muscori. That is $7.50. Captain and Tennille in shrink wrap, that's $5. And Barry Manilow, This one's for you, $5. David Bosworth wants Barry Manilow, and that's sold to David Bosworth. Steve Zyman wants Chuck Mangione. We'll sell that to Steve Zyman. And if anybody wants to buy these, I'm going to make them a buy it now. The Duke Ellington Count Basie, if anybody wants it, $34.99. If anybody wants Deep Purple, $44.99. And Chris Kirkley wants Barry, this one. And David put Barry both. I think, hold on a second. Yeah, Chris Kirkley beat you to that one, David. You put Barry, and then Chris put Barry this one, Barry both. I don't think I'd shown the other one when your first comment came in, though. So. Okay, Ike and Tina Turner's Greatest Hits. That's a VG Plus 750. And we have a Peter Frampton, I'm In You. Peter Frampton's $10. Zach Elias, he's saying you want Gene Loves Jezebel. He's saying he doesn't want it. He's saying you want it. Let's see. Aram Lazelle takes the Peter Frampton. You were bidding on a Japanese pressing of that earlier. There's a U.S. press. That's sold to you. Ike and Tina Turner's Greatest Hits. Wow, VG Plus, just $7.50. Tom Lear, that was the year that was. Tom Lear is $7.50. Marty Stewart, wow. Yeah, Marty Stewart. This is sealed with a little help from my friends. $19.99 after the half off. Marty Stewart is sealed. George Benson, Twice the Love. George Benson's $5. We have Mike Post, music from L.A. Law and Otherwise. Includes the theme from L.A. Law plus Hunter and L.A. Law Suite. Mike Post, $7.50. Clay Moore gets the Marty Stewart. He was first. Brent Rabley, you were second. Which captain? Aaron Gardner wants GB. Aaron Gardner wants George Benson. Someone needs a Marty party. Clay Moore is going to have a Marty party. Carla Bonoff. Carla Bonoff is $5. Burton Cummings is sealed. That is $15. We have Philip Bailey, continuation. Philip Bailey is $5. Bus Boys, minimum wage rock and roll is $7.50. Brownsville Station, Motor City Connection is $10. Brownsville Station. Steve Zyman said, which captain? Captain and Tennille. That was a little bit further back. It's somewhere right in here. Where are you, Captain? Captain and Tennille, Make Your Move. Includes the hit singles Do That to Me One More Time, Love on a String, and No Love in the Morning. That's $5, Steve Zyman. Charlie Daniels Band, Saddle Tramp, $12.50. We've got the Moody Blues, On the Threshold of a Dream, $7.50. The Moody Blues, Caught Live plus 5, that's $10. And another Tom Lear, that's $6.50. Steve Zyman said, I'll take it. That was for, I should have went ahead, there it is. Sell that to Steve Zyman. Sell that to Steve Zyman. Debbie Blair, I missed that. Tanner, I had this tag. Debbie Blair wants the Deep Purple. I missed that. Sorry. Tanner already had it tagged. Debbie, Deep Purple is sold to you. Sorry, I missed that. Let's pull two more out of the Japanese bin, please. I can't really get to it unless I move this cart. Mickey Newberry, or you can just move it back here behind me, whichever is easier. Mickey Newberry is $7.50. Sean Foxborough said he would give $9.99 for Ray Charles, or excuse me, Sean said he would give $9.99 for Charlie Daniels. Sold. David Bosworth said he would give $5 for Ray Charles. Whew. Okay, go ahead and sell that to David. $5. $10 for Sean, $5 for David's Ray Charles. The OJ's So Full of Love is $5. We have Ronnie Millsap, Plain and Simple. Ronnie is $5. Both Moody's for $10. Let's see what we have here. He did. Gary Hackett, Moody Live, and Randy right after that. Please stay up, records. Okay, so actually, Randy, Gary was first to this. I was about to counter anyway, but I was going to ask you for a few more dollars. So, Randy, if you want this last one, well, it's already, look how nice, Randy. It's already, look how nice that is. That is a near mint Durham stereo pressing. Just, yeah, already half off. Randy, $7.50. I know you'll say I'll take it. Grant Peltzer was first to the Millsap. That is, what happened to Millsap? Right here. Sell that to Grant Peltzer. Leslie, you were second. If you just joined us, we're doing a half off bin. We're about to put up 2 new Japanese auctions. I'm about to take a drink of this Dasani 100% recycled water. Tanner says I need to end at 11:30 because he's been here since what, 10 o'clock? Yep. Tanner's been here since 10 o'clock shipping. He's got to be back at 10 o'clock. And we're going to be doing this the next 2 nights. So, Millsap and Randy said I'll take it. Thank you. I'm glad I convinced you. That's a nice record for $7.50. Okay. Cat Stevens, Back to Earth. Cat Stevens is $7.50. Phil Harris is $5. Phoenix in Full View. Phoenix is $5. We have Reckless Abandon, the David Bromberg Band, $5. And Paul Anka, $5. Breakaroo, I think that's one of those truck driving compilations, $5. And Charlie McLean is $5. Recycled. I guess technically all water is recycled, right? Okay, I'm about to pull something. Y'all can't see me anymore because I'm over here picking something else to put on sale. What will Chad put on sale, Tanner? I see a soundtrack down here I've got a few copies of. Yeah, we got a bunch of these. Let's go ahead and knock these out. Then I'll regret it later when they're out of print and they're selling on eBay for $85. Like the OGs do. All right, y'all ready? This is an 80s flashback. Should sell well. How much on Brownsville Station, Truckaroo, 5 for Ike and Tina, and Anka track list. Let's go ahead and take all that first before I start showing these on sale records. The Brownsville Station, Mick, was $10. Okay, I'm going to lay that right there. David Bosworth said he will take the Breakaroo. It's actually called Breakaroo. Dale said he would give 5 for Ike and Tina. That was right back here. Sell that to Dale for $5. And Grant Peltzer needs the Paul Anka track list. That is Bring the Wine, One Man, One Woman, One Woman, One Man. Something About You, You're Having My Baby, Let Me Get to Know You. Love is a Lonely Song, How Can Anything Be Beautiful? I Give a Little Lost a Lot. Papa, It Doesn't Matter Anymore. Mick LaFoot said he'll take it. Okay, 1999. You can either get one right now or you can watch them sell in the 1999 next flip crate. It's the Goonies. Soundtrack, Goonies Never Say Die. A soundtrack treasure featuring the fan favorites. The Goonies Are Good Enough, Cyndi Lauper. 8 Arms to Hold You, The Goon Squad. I Got Nothing, The Bangles. Cyndi Lauper, The Bangles, REO Speedwagon, Luther Vandross, Cyndi Lauper, Tina Marie, Philip Bailey, Joseph Williams. Do I have enough for everybody? Chris Kirkley gets one. Jeannie Potts gets one. David Bosworth gets one. Grant Peltzer gets one. There's the first 4 gone. I have 3 left in my hand, and I think at least 2 more up in our soundtrack bin. 3 more copies of The Goonies. 3 more, 1999. Those 4 are all sold. I'm going to lay those right here. Grant Peltzer was the last one on my feed. All right, let's finish this bin right quick. Still a lot in here. Emerson, Lake and Palmer, welcome back, my friends. That is now $15. Triple live album. Jerry Lee Lewis, Would You Take Another Chance on Me? Jerry Lee, $5. Crystal Gale, We Must Believe in Magic, $5. Glass Moon, growing in the dark. Glass Moon, $5. In Games, Building Beauty. In Games is $5. Billy Crash Craddock, Two Sides of Crash, $5. Blue Ribbon Country. Blue Ribbon Country is sealed. That is $12.50. Leslie Holt, first on Crystal Gale. Leslie Holt, first on Crystal Gale. Debbie Blair takes the Emerson, Lake, and Palmer. Welcome back, my friends. Blue Ribbon Country. Fog Hat, Boogie Motel, $7.50. Crosby and Nash Live, $10. Crosby and Nash Live. Tommy Bolin, Teaser. Tommy Bolin is $10. Let me move this cart back just a hair. I see Elton John, 21 at 33. Elton John is $10. There's another copy of It's a Beautiful Day. It's a Beautiful Day is $10. David Bosworth takes the Fog Hat. Boogie Motel. Mary and Maiden, It's a Beautiful Day, $10. Jeannie Potts wants C and N. These are getting slippery too. C and N to Jeannie Potts. David Bosworth got Fog Hat. We have Metamorphosis by Iron Butterfly. Iron Butterfly, $10. Donnie Iris, King Cool. That is EX. That is now $8.50. David Bosworth takes the Elton John, 21 at 33. Next is James Ingram, It's Your Night. James Ingram is $5. Wow, Buffalo Springfield. This got mixed in over here. I think somebody was stashing this. $17.50. This was priced $8/18/22. Not pretty recent record. Somebody better jump on that. That wasn't really supposed to be in there. $17.50. 2LP, Near Mint, Buffalo Springfield. Let's see. David Bosworth got Elton. David Bosworth on Butterfly. Iron Butterfly. That was David Bosworth. Mia needs to put back Freddie Hubbard. Brent Rabley got Donnie Iris. And Jeff McMaster on BS. And that was Buffalo Springfield. Jeff McMaster. Chris Kirkley was next. Then Drew Whitmore. Then Sean Foxbower. And then Brent Rabley, then James Ashbrenner. Jeff McMaster was first on that. That's the first one we've had more than 2 claims for in quite some time. Waylon, Are You Ready for the Country? I was about to say, this may be some pretty recent stuff in here. That's May. That's just May of this year. Waylon, gold stamp promo, $12.50. Waylon, Dreaming My Dreams. That's $15. That was $30. Waylon. Pebbles is $7.50. And this is the Moody Blues. That's a 2LP Moody Blues Greatest Hits. And that is $10. Andy Mitchell, you're first to Waylon. You can have Are You Ready for the Country or Dreaming My Dreams. Brent Rabley was second. He wants all of them. And James Dawson was first to the Moody Blues. Jonathan Berg, you were second. James Dawson gets the Moody Blues. Randy Scarborough, you were third. Sean Foxborough, you were fourth. So Andy's call on these. Are You Ready for the Country is a tan RCA label, gold stamp promo, and Dreaming My Dreams is a black RCA on that. He said Brent can have both. Okay, he says he's just going to pass, actually. Sell both of those to Brent Rabley. All right. I'm going to show y'all what is left in the Japanese bin for a straight buy it now. First track list on Pebbles. Pebbles is $7.50. Tracks are Girlfriend, Two Hearts, First Step in the Right Direction, Take Your Time, Slip Away, Mercedes Boy, Do Me Right, Love Hate, Baby Love, Give Me Your Love. Anything you want in here, feel free to make offers. Feel free to buy. It's half off. This is like a final call. We're ready to sell it. What doesn't sell tonight, I'm going to put in black crates. They're going to get stored in the back, and they're never going to be sold again until our sidewalk sale, which I think we can have here in the store So we got a big empty booth over here. I'm thinking we can have our sidewalk sale inside, kind of an event area over there. Gary Hackett said he would give 5 for Gene Loves Jezebel. Let me find. Oh, I went right to it. Sell that to Gary Hackett for $5. So here's what's left. Jerry Lee Lewis. I think all the Jerry Lee Lewis are $5, Sean. Let's see. David said he would give $3.99 for Pebbles. $3.99. David, like, the minimum is usually like $5, but I'm going to sell that to you for $3.99. We're going to sell David Pebbles for $3.99. Wishbone Ash and Mink DeVille for $5 each. Let me find that, Scott, and I will pull those for you. I've got John Schneider. I was about to say something, but let me pull this thing out first, because this was originally $39.99, Curtis Mayfield. So that is $20. That's that ABC label there. $20 on that. Anything in here, I'm going to make it easy. Also, no bundling. $5. How about that, Tanner? Make it easy. $5, anything left in here. $5, anything left in here. No bundling either, just $5. John Schneider. Odetta. Brent Rabley takes the Curtis Mayfield. I'm glad I said that before I showed that. Sell that for him, half off. Odetta. Utopia, Deface the Music. Bobby Darin sings Dr. Dolittle. Jefferson Starship, Nuclear Furniture. Andrea True Connection, More. Babe Ruth, that's a great deal on that. Johnny Rivers, L.A. Reggae. Mahalia Jackson, I Believe. Precious Moments, Jermaine Jackson, Sealed. Steve Ziman wants to Deface the Music. Sell that to Steve Ziman. Egg cream for $5. Egg cream is right. Hey, there's Mink DeVille too. That was from the other bin. Mink DeVille and egg cream is somewhere in there. We can pull it or you can find it, whichever. Okay, so Steve Ziman got Deface. Tommy Flowers, BR. Tommy Flowers on Babe Ruth. So, Gary Hackett, I've got your egg cream. I've got your Mink DeVille, and I forgot what the other one was. Those are Gary Hackett's, that and which one you just tagged. Babe Ruth.
Scott Snee that wanted DeVille.
Oh, Scott Snee wanted Mink DeVille. Scott Snee, I've got your Mink DeVille. Tommy Flowers was first, BR on Babe Ruth. Susie was second. Kristen Barnett on Mahalia Jackson. Tommy Flowers on JJ. Jermaine Jackson, Tommy Flowers. Jeff McMaster, first to Starship. Chris Kirkley was second, and Scott Snee said the other one was Wishbone Ash. Okay, I think that's also in that crate. These are all $5. Billy Ocean, Love Zone, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Mickey's Theodorakis, Invisible State, Kenneth Baker, Bette Midler, Broken Blossom. I think that was already, yeah, that one was already less than $5. That one's $3.99. Oliver, again, Rockabilly, Orion, gold vinyl. Helen Reddy's Greatest Hits. Chris Kirkley, Billy, that's Billy Ocean. David Bosworth was second. Chris Kirkley was first to that. You Light Up My Life, Debbie Boone. R.W. Blackwood and the Blackwood Singers. Orion and Diodato, Prelude. Billy Ocean. Chad, how much is a Mahalia Jackson? Mark, we've already sold it. Leslie Holt on BM. BM for Bette Midler. And Tanner, just mark that one half off because it's actually less than $5. That's sold to Leslie Holt and Steve Ziman on Helen Reddy. Steve Ziman on Helen Reddy. David Bosworth wants Orion. And David, I think there's... I already show both of them? David, let me know. I'm going to tag you for both of them unless you want others. And then Facebook user, Diodato. Can you see a name on that?
No, I can't.
Whoever is Facebook user, we can't see your name. It just says Facebook user. Can anybody see who claimed Diodato? I can't see that. Steve Kuhn and Sheila Jordan Band. That's $5. This one was, David does take both Orion. This was Rainbow featuring Will Boulware. That's not, I don't think that's Crystal Green. Yeah, I don't think that's the same. That's not Ronnie James Dio Rainbow or Richie Blackmore. The Best of Judy Collins. Hold on a second. The feed moved too quickly. Facebook now allows people to post anonymously. Danny Rio Donato.
Okay, it's a new buyer.
Okay.
Danny.
Danny, please make sure you, for a couple reasons, please make sure you message our page. First, we really can't see your name. And second, you're a new buyer, so please make sure you message our page. You'll have to send us a message with your email and a mailing address, and we will invoice you on Monday. Hopefully, you can watch tomorrow and Friday and continue to add to your order for $7 unlimited shipment. So, Danny. Guy Goodman put WB. I think that was Will Boulware. Sell that to Guy Goodman for $5. Danny, and Redondo. Okay, Redondo. I got you. Thank you. Everything in here is $5. I'm going back through these for the second and last time. Rare Earth, Willie Remembers. Everything's $5. Reaching for Tomorrow, Switch. Rita Coolidge, Love Me Again. The Carter Family. Anita O'Day. Joan Baez, that's live from every stage. Oh. Jane Oliver. Judy Collins. David Sanborn. And Nikki Sudden. Let's see. Brent Rabley wants the Rare Earth. Willie Remembers. Sell that to Brent Rabley. Rare Earth. Willie Remembers. Yeah, all these are still $5. Carter Family, Anita O'Day, Joan Baez, Jane Oliver, Judy Collins, David Sanborn, Nikki Sudden, Laney Kazan, Les McCann. Everything is $5. Straight up, $5. No bundling, no more, no less. Rita Coolidge, $5. Elton John, $5. The Pointer Sisters. The Statlers, Atlanta Blue. Quiet Lies, Juice Newton. Juice Newton, $5. An Evening with Harry Belafonte. Tom Lear. Mike Post. Carla Bonoff. Aaron Gardner was first to Les McCann. Les McCann is right here. So about the Aaron Gardner. Anthony Miller on CF. Anthony Miller. CF. I think that must be a few back. CF Carter Family. That's only if Leslie passes, which I think she'll take it for $5. Randy Scarborough. So this next record here, Carter Family, we'll go ahead and put Leslie's name on that. Randy Scarborough got Elton John. Kristen Barnett was second. David Bosworth third. Steve Ziman gets Stat RES. He wanted the Statlers. Sell that to Steve Ziman. Brent Rabley, you were fourth on Elton. Leslie wants the Statlers and Juice. The Statlers is already sold, but I can give you Juice Newton. And David Bosworth, you were next on that. And Leslie, I've got you down for the Carter Family. You hadn't said yes, but I was doubting you was going to say no. Burton Cummings, that was sealed. Burton Cummings, and he was in the Guess Who, $5. Philip Bailey, continuation, $5. Busboys, minimum wage rock and roll, another Tom Lear. Mickey Newberry, the OJs, Cat Stevens, Phil Harris, Phoenix, Reckless Abandon, Charlie McClain. Next is Tommy Flowers on Burton Cummings. Mick says, good night from Michigan. He's got to hit the hay. Thank you, Mike, for watching. Jeff McMaster wants Carla Bonoff. Brent Rabley was second to Burton Cummings. She said, yes, I'll take the Carter family. We've already sold Carla Bonoff. David Bosworth takes the Busboys. And Cat Stevens is sold as well. Let me find the Busboys first. Where are you, Busboys? Right here. Busboys sold to David Bosworth. Steve Zyman first on the Cat Stevens. And Rick Perrine on the Mickey Newberry. Rick Perrine on the Mickey Newberry. That makes me think. Rick Perrine was the first person early this morning, or yesterday morning now, to claim on that $9.99 flip crate. Where am I looking for? Mickey Newberry. Rick Perrine, and I hadn't tagged any of those yet. I haven't tagged any of those. We might can do that very quickly tonight because I'm going to post another one. I'm going to post another $9.99 flip crate. So make sure you're up early in the morning to do that, like 4 a.m. when I'm heading home. Otherwise, just when you do wake up, be sure to go to the group and look through the pinned post, see what new pre-orders are out, etc. Paul Anka, $5. Jerry Lee Lewis, $5. Glass Moon, $5. In Games, Building Beauty. Sorry, these keep falling over. These bins, I don't really like them. That's why we went to new ones and had crates. Billy Crash Craddock, that's $5. Blue Ribbon Country. Tommy Bolin Teaser, It's a Beautiful Day. Marion Maiden, that's another album by It's a Beautiful Day. And James Ingram. And Debbie Blair wants Johnny Rivers. That's back here. Sell that to Debbie Blair. Thank you for sending us a message. Okay, last call before these records are retired. We've also got to stop. I could keep going. I could jump over here to the next stuff, but we'll save that for tomorrow and Friday. I'm also, I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me swing this around. Let me do a complete 180 here. Let me back it up. Oh, I got Japanese stuff. Let me do that right quick. Yeah, see these crates down here? All that's coming up top. And Scott Sneeze said, don't forget Wishbone Ash, Smokey Robinson. Okay, so let's do Smokey Robinson here for Aaron Gardner. Smokey Robinson. We'll do that. Anybody else wanted any of these for $5? Final call. I mean, I will gladly sell you any of these for $5. Sell that to Aaron Gardner. Don't forget Wishbone Ash. Yes, that was also in here. Wishbone Ash. That was back here in the back, wasn't it? Don Nix, Family, Walter Carlos. Let's see here. Was that in here? Yeah, Wishbone Ash. That's Scott Snee.
$5.
Yeah, Sean Foxbower on Lewis. Was that Jerry Lee Lewis? And if so, was that in here? I don't see it. It may have been in here. This one right here. Sean Foxbower. I think so. All right. Let's just save these for tomorrow night. Okay, because if I start going through those, it'll take another half hour. All right, thanks everybody for watching. We'll be back tomorrow, Thursday night, big show. We have Thursday nights. We have new. We always have. We've had new vinyl every night, but we're gonna have new vinyl, new vinyl, new arrivals, more Wait till I show y'all the next bin of Japanese vinyl. Oh my gosh. The next bin of Japanese vinyl is amazing. We're going to be back live tomorrow, 7 o'clock Central. This so far tonight has went pretty good. We may be able to do this again tomorrow on YouTube. We're going to sell Wayne the Standells for $5. That's a great price. Everything in there, I said $5, so sell that to Wayne. Thanks for watching. I'm hitting the button. Good night. See you tomorrow. Messages if I missed something. And